Welcome back, team. You are gaming with the Colonel, and we are back here in Banished, playing out this wonderful little town that we have built. And we're not doing so well as our population keeps dwindling, and our graveyard keeps getting more and more populated. That's a bad thing, right? However, we currently have 0 children in the school because our teacher died and all of them became laborers, so they're out to work again. We're going to go ahead and continue this now and see where we can go from here. Hopefully some of these students will grow up and get better. Hopefully people won't spread out too far and manage to have some babies. There are a lot of older, like 74 people, and a lot of people just sitting there by themselves. That's suboptimal. We need families to move together and have more kids. It looks like most of my folks are either old or middle-aged. Oh, there's some young folks. That's nice. Let's see, what are their names? Omarion and Tella, male and female, 2 farmers working together, age 20. Hopefully they'll have a child soon and continue the mission. Oh, looks like we have a child named Auntie somewhere. And there it is. Look at that. Our 2 farmers, they're blessed, they're young, they're fruitful, and they are having babies. And hopefully their child can become a productive farmer as well. One of the upsides of not having as many population is our food is going up, which is nice. We currently are not maxing out any of our professions, which is unfortunate. Over here we have a couple of miners and a forester and a hunter, which I really wish they were over here somewhere. 2 foresters and a child. I may bring another house over here in the near future after the other ones are properly populated. I say there's a hunter all the way over here. And that may be because don't we have another hunting lodge up here somewhere? We do, all the way up in here. Okay. So, we are looking for things that we can buy and use. We are down to 63 tools. We're going to want more than this if we ever want to get to, maybe we store some more medicine. Okay, maybe we bring this up. I don't know how much they're worth. Looks like herbs are worth 4. That's half of what the tools are worth. But there's no reason why not to bump that up. That would be worth 400, and this would be worth 1,600. So that's 2,000. What we need is 2,500 for a different type of thing. So 2,500 is what we're looking for. So what else can we trade? Not sure. We would need 400 of something. I think tools are worth a little more. Maybe we'll drop a couple into there. If these are worth 10 each, and I suspect that they might be, 40 tools might be just the right amount of things we need. Okay. All right. So, our church currently does not have a cleric, and neither does our tavern. Okay, somebody must have died. There's nobody available to replace. We'll leave the tavern empty for now. It's not like they have to have booze to survive. Over here, we have created a bridge so we can get at this area. And we have a bridge going across up here now so that we can get at this area. However, we have no laborers to go and take care of that. Most laborers are carrying things back and forth. The quarry is empty. And over here, we have almost ready to go. I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and unpause this. It's not going to give us any grief in the long term if we go ahead and put stuff there. Well, we now have 2 students. That's nice. Oh, and someone has arrived at the trading post. So let's see what is in that trading post. The trade, they have coal. Coal is nice. Their cost is 6. How come I don't have any herbs to trade? Says I should have 100 herbs. Oh, they don't want herbs. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm not interested in any coal either. I currently have 28 coal. I'm good to go. I'll dismiss you. Okay. So once again, we have 3 buildings without people. The quarry, which can house a whole bunch, and is a source of rock. This over here will take 84 of our rock. It's going to take a long time for the laborer to get it all there. Hopefully, our folks will go and do great things. Look, they're all going about their business. They're all visiting their relatives back in the cemetery, because that's what they do. They go and they grieve. If you don't have a cemetery, I think it really brings unhappiness down, because there's bodies laying everywhere, right? Over here, we still only have 2 cows. I'm really hoping that there are more cows that come and grow. I figure if we keep this thing going here, and maybe we can have a cow baby. Right now there's just 2. Got 1 herdsman working. Okay, looking good. So what is our goal for this episode? Our goal certainly would be to get our population up to, say, 60 would be wonderful, right? Question is, how do we do that? How do we do that? And I guess the way to do that is to make sure that we have enough room to put them in, and then go from there. So I'm guessing there's going to be more folks dying sometime soon. There's a fisherman living over here all by his lonesome. He needs a wife, for sure. Okay, it is early spring. That is good news. We can start planting the fields. Our food lasted, so that is wonderful. Our students are learning, and hopefully they will grow up and become productive people in our society. So what do we think here? What do we think we should do? We're building the tunnel. Where's the tunnel at? I thought we were building the tunnel. Oh, we are. So it only has 5 stone attached to it. That's going to take quite a while, once we get more laborers. Hmm. 3% complete. They brought 5 stone. Is this guy the guy bringing a stone over? It looks that way. Looks that way. He's bringing some stone over. He's laying it down. We now have 11 stone. It's going to take quite a while for that to happen. And I'm okay with that, I suppose. So when he's not building something, he's being a laborer, right? So how many of these? Yeah, 1 of 4. 1 of 4. That's the only thing that's currently being built. Where's the rest of our stone at? There's a little bit of iron here and some firewood. There's some iron here. I guess that's going over here to build leather is good. Got 4, now 2. Here the coal is low. Let's see here. What else we got going on? We got some fishermen doing the fishing thing. And we'll probably come over here and clear cut a lot of the stone and iron over here, just to get some more in there. We are down to 1 iron. It is used to make steel. Steel tools, which of course last longer. We've got 1 guy pulling iron out of here and 2 guys pulling coal. Now we have some rock over here. I almost feel like we're going to have to make another bridge here eventually. And looks like we're going to pull all of this rock as well. So the question is, how long before these kids get a little older? It is the 17th year that the town has existed. So, that's not bad. But we need to start thinking about, where do we put the next graveyard? Where are we going to put the next graveyard? Because quite frankly, we're going to need one, right? I almost want to put it over here, but then, people are going to have to walk past that. I wonder how much it would take to get a tunnel from here. too much. Way too much, way too long to get a tunnel out this way. Let's just bat all the way around. It'll take 108. 108 to get over there. Oh my God, that would take forever. But it would open that up without having to walk all the way around. So maybe we're going to have to do that in the future. I don't think we're going to be otherwise able to get on the other side. This orchard is doing okay. It's got some yield, 2 of 2. This orchard is kind of not doing that great. Might have to go down and not do so much apple. Maybe stick the farmers over here. See, I got 2 there, right? So what if I cut down all the trees in this orchard and then get rid of the orchard? I could just have these 2 going, and that would in fact, let's see, or maybe this one. This one is 1, this one is 3 for a total of 4. It's a thought. It is a thought. Because we're shy somewhere. We're shy 1 there, we're shy 1 there. I don't know that we need, and this might make another excellent, yeah, I think we might cut these down. I think we might cut these down. Let's cut down all the trees in the orchard. Let's harvest everything first. Harvest the orchard immediately. Okay, we'll harvest it, and then we'll cut the trees down. I'll get the yield down to 0. Down again. Okay, it is late summer, so it's probably smart to do that. Yield is 9, yield is 5, yield is nothing. Cut down all the trees. Where are you going? Why are you walking all the way over there? Cut these trees down. Let's go. Let's cut them down. Give me some additional wood. And then we will clear the structure. We cleared it. Yep. Okay, they can go pick that up and put it away. And what we'll do is we'll put another graveyard here because another graveyard is going to be required. In the meantime, we now have 14 of 14 farmers, so they will be more efficient over there. And we got a little bit more logs, which is nice. Okay, we are 40 people, which means 1 more person died. We were at 41 earlier. We are a total of 51, which is not bad. Not bad at all, but you know, before you have a schoolhouse, what you have is people are going to work at 10. Now, since they're at school, I don't think they go to work until they're like 15 or something. So there's that. The storage barn's got lots of good stuff in it. So does the market. We like that. That's all working out well. Probably going to have some alcohol again here soon. We're going to go ahead and let people do that. As soon as this is full, which will happen soon enough, as soon as my older 60, 70, 50, 50, 80, 71, you know, they're going to die off. 2 60s there, 60 and a 70 there, a 50, 60s. Yeah, My folks are definitely getting old. We are below 40 now. We are at 39 people that are adults. They continue to die. The trader is gone. We no longer have a trader. That's okay. We don't need a trader right now anyway. We will wait on that. We do want to keep the teacher because the teacher, what's going to happen is make these children who are students much more productive than they otherwise will be. I'm not worried about the health or the happiness. They're 4.5 stars. They're still okay. What are my houses looking like? 60s and not producing kids. 34 and alone. That's not optimal. 54 and alone. Also not optimal. 80 and 70. They're not going to have any more kids. There's a student along with that hunter. Here's 2 hunters that should be having a baby right here. So hopefully they will do that soon. Those hunters have to walk all the way up here in order to get there. Oh, we got over 5,000 food, which is nice. So they're probably doing other things at the moment. This thing is lacking in materials. Hopefully they're clear cutting this stone that we asked to be clear cut, or everything to be clear cut over here. I don't even know if they can get there or not. It's a good question, right? Somebody has become a student. Also nice. All right, so lots of people working, moving, doing their thing. We're down to 38 people. Everybody's hanging out at the grave sites because, everybody's dying. The death continues. It's like a self-licking ice cream cone when you're in a downward spiral, man. It's hard to pull out of it. You've got to have generations that will continue. We started out with one. They're all starting to die. The other folks had lived in the same houses. What I'm thinking about doing is tearing one of these down and making it a stone house. Do we have enough stone for that? We do, but not enough iron. That's the problem. We don't have enough iron. That is the problem. Definitely going to have to put some laborers into the iron making thing. Well, actually, first, what we can do, we have a new laborer. All right. Is what we can do is we can go ahead and pull some iron from over here, because that is what we need right now. We need some iron. So let's collect some iron. I'm going to do that. Oh, somebody died, and the forester came out. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Let's see if I can get that back. The log? Yeah, okay, here we go. So we got a child, but somebody died, so that the person who had just become a laborer replaced that person. That was the forester. For the forester, we have a maximum of 600 logs, so we're still good there. I'm okay with having more than 5,000 food, though. Are we not? Are we not more? Let's go 6,000. We could sell food, although we really don't need to. We'll let the people become laborers once there's 6,000 food, or 5,000 food. All right, so over here, nothing has really been cut down yet. That's because we don't have any laborers to do it. This will eventually get built, slowly but surely. I feel like we need to speed things up a little bit here. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going a little slow, waiting for our folks to come out. So we'll go up to 10 speed for now. And this is where all of our stone is at the moment. So he's got to go pretty far away to get up to... So do we even need this here? We don't really need that there anymore, right? We can have that unloaded and brought somewhere else. Although, once we start unloading this, it's better to have that there. But it sure would be nice if that stone was sitting back here. All right, so nothing new happening. Oh, there we go. Somebody has just become a laborer. That's nice. Why is there nobody working this orchard? Because we're short one. Okay, there's a merchant at the trading post. Let's see what they've got. He's got some cattle. I guess we could use some cattle, but I don't know that I want to do that right now. I want something else. I've got 2 cattle, and they are making babies. All right, we're up to 4. That is good news. We're probably going to have to get another pasture going as well. I'm pretty excited about that. Pretty excited about another pasture. Yeah, this looks like it might be another mine or something to go in here. We can walk around that. Somebody died and was replaced. So the laborers are not quite getting there. The number is going down. Children are not being born fast enough. We are now at 37. We were at 38. We continue to drop. It is a self-licking ice cream cone, I'll tell you. It is terrible. It is terrible. And my people are getting older. How much space we got left here? Only 7. We have space for 7 more, and then we're hurting. Nobody's working this yield. Nobody's working that one. I guess I can let it go into disrepair, I suppose. I might as well. Should I cut all the trees down? No, they take a while to grow. Well, that's okay. So we got enough rock, but we need some more iron. So we need a little bit more iron. Need more iron. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rip down this house that has these really old people in it. Force somebody to move. How about this one? Let's rip this one down and force her to move. Okay. All right. So we're gonna rip that one down. This thing here still needs lots of stuff. So since this one is ripped down, it's being demolished. Boom. We got a little bit of stuff back. That's nice. So we got a space for a better house, right? Which is nice. And hopefully that other person moved in over here. And she did. And now they're a couple. Right? So that's nice. Hopefully they can make a baby, although she is 58. But as an herbalist, she's now closer to where she should be. 65 and old by himself. Does he not have somebody he can hang out with? Oh, good. Somebody just became a laborer. He can be more productive. That's wonderful. And all the farmers should be becoming laborers right now as well. Okay, so what do we need? We need, we're going to need that built. That'll be nice. And we'll see who moves into it. Again, down to 37 with 9 spots left. Oh, some of them aged out, I guess. Some of the graves aged out. Is that right? At 9 now, before we had less. I might have, had a mistake on that. I'm not sure. Okay, these out here. God, look at that. They got 2 kids. That's wonderful. Farmer, farmer, farmer. Farmer, farmer. Farmer, farmer. Farmer, student. We need somebody else to move in with you. We do have room for another house in here, which is nice. I could demolish something and make those better. This one is going to be real nice because it's now going to be a stone house. Our very first stone house. Look at that. Boom, our first stone house. Pretty. Very pretty. Although, I almost like the other ones better. You got a student and a teacher in there. You know what? That relationship is not sanctioned. The student-teacher relationship is not sanctioned. This is not my idea of putting the student and the teacher together into the stone house. That's, I don't know about that. Okay. Now, if they have a baby, we might have to report them. So the student's right there, and the teacher's right there. Yeah, I don't know about all that. We do have the well here, so replacing these other houses out here first might be better than replacing, 2 60-year-olds. Okay. 60 and an 80-year-old. Well, once they die, I guess I'll pop those in there. How's this thing doing? This thing still needs stone. It's taking forever to get that down there. Yeah, this takes less firewood, which is nice. Okay, there's a fisherman and a student now, not a student teacher. They heard me. I didn't sanction it. Person moved out. I hear you. Okay. Let's see. What do we got here? And some older folks in there as well. People are dying. No laborers. The hunters have died. What are my hunters looking at? Okay, I am now down, still 37. Somebody came of age, but this was 5 of 6. It's now 4 of 6. This was 6 of 8. It's now 5 of 8. It is not getting any better, I tell you. Okay, so what do? Do we put the stone house in here? A little further away from the... well, the further away they are, the better it would be to make it a stone house, right? Further away they are from the water source. Furthest house from, well, they're all fairly close. It's okay. I'm really thinking about putting a house up here somewhere. It's still inside the range of the market. That would be here. Okay. Get some people to live a little closer, like the fisherman. She's all by herself some out there. Poor lady. Okay. All by herself. And the fisherman goes that way instead of up here and across, huh? All right. Our graveyard's doing okay. We're holding steady. It's now 27 instead of 26, but we still don't need the space. We reclaimed some wood from that orchard, so that was okay. We have another child. We now have 2 laborers. That is awesome. You know what? This one's getting ready to be built. Let's go ahead and pump that up one. Get this complete so that we can get to the other side. Might have to have a second market eventually to supply people with things that they need, right? That's what these markets do. They go out, the vendors go out and they get stuff and they bring it back. At least I think this is what they do. And then they have a supply on hand, and then people with houses around the vendor just go to the vendor to pick up everything as a one-stop shop instead of going to each individual area, right? So that's kind of a better thing to have. And initially I wouldn't have built my town this way, but when you first start, it kind of all goes together. But we can do some planning in a different area, right? So like we could clear cut this and put in a better, way down here maybe, I don't know, wherever there's space, and have a second labor force with the second people housing, with second everything. That would be awesome. What do we got way over here? Yeah, the Forester Lodge all by itself some out there. Teacher died of old age. We got a new teacher, so that's okay. So this Forester Lodge is out here by itself. It's okay. It's kind of small limit. That's all right. Oh, I got iron over here too. Look at that. Okay, so the question is, where do we put our next town center? Where do we do that? This looks like it's not a bad area. See, how big is the, oh, there's another vendor. What's he bringing? Sheep. Yeah, we want some sheep. We want 2 sheep. That's 1,600 total. Or 1,200 total. We're definitely going to do that. Let's see, can we get, oh, that's 1,280, that's too much. 1,220 is better. I'm going to have to put some singles in here too, aren't I? We'll go ahead and trade that, get 2 sheep, trade, and we're done with that. Okay, so we've got 2 sheep. It's time to put out another pasture. Where to put it, where to put it, where to put it, where to put it. Gotta put it somewhere decent. Guess we could put it up here and clear cut this area. Or we could put it down here. But we do need another pasture. All right, so food, pasture. Could do it this way. That's a 19 by 7 pasture. Let's put it in there. 19 by 7 pasture. This one is not nearly as large. Not nearly as large. It looks like my tunnel is complete. Okay, so that's good. So I can now come down here as well. Okay, so I'm going to start thinking about planning out my next move. So once again, we're down to 39. We were at 38, so we're moving on up, which is nice. I'm going to build this pasture. It is complete. We're going to add sheep. We're going to add sheep in there, and we are going to add a herder. Okay. So we got sheep. We got 2 of 8 in there. Where are my sheepies at? Let's take a look. I don't see them anywhere. I guess they got to be brought down or something. I don't know. Oh, there they come. Sheep had to be brought over. Okay, so let's make sure they have lots of babies. So they can be a total of 8 in here, and then they start getting butchered. We are 6 of 6 in here. They will get butchered as required, and I'm okay with that. It'll take a while for these guys to grow. That'll be okay. This will produce food and leather. This will produce wool and food, and that will allow the tailor to make wool coats once I have some wool. And that'll be nice. It'll take a while though. All right, so here we are still at, this can still have 10 people, so that's good. Our iron is going up, probably because we have started clear cutting the iron over here. Now what? Now what? We want to get our population up, so we want to have plentiful food, and we got that. We are getting low on rock, but we are cutting this area over here. Maybe not fast enough. Maybe I undo, cancel removal on everything here, and then I just cut the rock. Like so. All right, so now thinking about planning. Thinking about planning. Where to build the next town center. Well, the next market could go here. That covers a fairly large area, and I should be able to build a lot of houses around that. So what we're going to do is we're going to place this down here, and we're going to put a pause on that. Okay. Now, what we're going to need up here once they start cutting this area down is a storage area, right? So we're going to need a storage area. So we're going to go ahead and put that for now, I don't know, just right here. It could be a 9 by 9 for now. And we'll pause that. Oh, I guess we can't. That's okay. When somebody's got some free time, they can go up there and chill and make that storage area. Although that's quite a ways away. Hopefully they don't die doing it. Also, start thinking about building some houses around that. Right now we're going to be thinking about stone houses. So we're going to put a stone house here. Okay, so that is the up part. Okay, so we put a stone house here. and we're going to pause that. Okay. Then we'll put a stone house here. And then we'll pause that. Okay. So we're going to put nice stone houses right around this, get nice little neighborhoods going. We'll put services around it as required. The vendors will go get the things from the services and bring them in. There's no reason not to have, well, we're not going to put the roads there yet, but the roads will eventually go here, all the way around this like that, right? I don't even know if I want to build the houses right here. Maybe I have some neighborhoods. You know what, let me cancel this. I'm going to cancel this construction. And this construction. Okay, so we've got this. And we're going to need probably some roads to go around that. We'll figure that out later on. But this is a really nice area right here. Covers lots of stuff, and that's where our main settlement is going to go. So this is our starting settlement. But we need to get the starting settlement population up before we can do anything else. So it is still winter. It's late winter. Like I said, I want to get to 60, but I'm regressing backwards, which is unfortunate. 27 of 35. Guys continue to die. The blacksmith, I might demolish this house. There's just the blacksmith in it and nobody else. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Look at all those kids. There's a farmer who's 60-something. You know what? Can I demolish this house? Should I just rebuild it as a stone house? Let's rebuild this one as a stone house. I only had one person in it. Getting late, getting old. I almost feel like reclaiming this area too. Right now we don't have enough people to work it. Nobody's working it anyway. So let's cut it down. Let's cut it down. Okay, for now, let's cut it. That'll be all right. We'll just have one orchard going for now. The orchard is making apples. The apples really is there to supply the tavern, but the tavern isn't available at the moment. Let's see, how much wool are we having on hand? Store textiles, 10. Let's make some wool coats. At least until they run out. Did I buy those textiles? You got stored alcohol too. Stored alcohol, stored food, stored firewood, stored coal, 0. Yeah, that's not good. You got 2 in there though, and 1 in there. So the iron slowly but surely will go up. This one's getting built. Let's see who moves in there. Hopefully it's a nice family. Nice family. What the stone does is it allows for more firewood, or less firewood, you know, so that's always nice. All right, so what do you have? You got cattle. I have cattle. I don't need cattle. What I need is probably some more tools. I'll dismiss you. Got herbs. You don't want herbs, though. We'll dismiss you. This is where we're getting our iron from right now. It's being stored up here, which is fine. This hunting cabin is working pretty well. I do need to get some stone going once I clear this area out and the other area out. I really want to get to work up here eventually, but I gotta get myself situated. Situated generally speaking. Look at that, we're back up to 38, although it's still not good. Yeah, our clear cutting stuff over here, we are almost out of stone. It's time to work the stone as well. Time to work the stone. Logs are okay, I'm not worried about logs. Logs are good because, you know, how come I don't have a road here? Let's get the road going. Get the road going. So where are they walking? They're walking down here. And this needs to come over here this way like that. There we go. That makes sense. That's where they're bringing the materials. Yeah, so about my laborers are back to 0. I'm at 36. I'm still going down. This might be the spiral of death. I'm not sure. However, the graveyards are being reclaimed, so we're okay with that. Let's see, we have 2 new farmers, younger, better. We have clear cut that, so we're okay. What about here? I feel like we should build another. Oh, we can't. We don't have enough stone. All right. Not enough stone. Here we're going to clear the stone, but we don't have any laborers to do it. Alright, so we got enough food for now. Oh goodness. What to do, what to do. What to do, what to do. About the limit on food. It's winter, so that not much is going to grow, so that's okay. Food's going down. I'll tell you what, happiness has gone back up. Not sure why. 13, that'll be 49. We're still 11 away from our goal. We may not make it. We may not make it that high to get to 60. We may have to shoot for a more lower goal this time. And we're still on 10 speed, so, you know, we're working it hard. Still no cleric. Get another student and another person born. Got lots more iron up here to take out once we do it, although the iron here is gone. Got more iron up there. We're at 93 iron right now, which is nice. And once again, we have no laborers. So hopefully that builder is doing some labor. And we are back in the early spring. Everything's going to get planted. And once we hit 5,000, I believe what will happen is that all of our farmers will go do some labor. As long as we keep everybody fed, that's a good thing. Lost another hunter. Although pretty soon we won't need hunting for food, right? So there's a reason for that. The reason we don't need hunting for food, what is this? This is a gatherer's hut, and that's the hunting camp. We might want to reclaim this one. So the reason that we don't need hunting for food is because the reason we're hunting is for the leather for the coats, but now we've got leather being stored as part of the cows being slaughtered, right? So hide coats, we've got 150. You know, that's wonderful. I wish we had some coats up here too. Let's put some coats up here. Let's put 60 coats up here. I don't even need that many. Let's put 100 up here. Of course, we're going to need a vendor in order to bring guys up here, right? So let us temporarily reduce the farmers by 1 and bring the vendor up by 1. Oh, we have a vendor. Vendor, 1 of 12. Oh, not vendor, trader. Okay, so he'll go get stuff and then we can reduce it again. In the meantime, I think what we can do is eliminate this get hunter right here. He's only a single. I don't think he's bringing in that much anyway. Let's remove this hut, keep that structure. And then what will happen is it'll free that up. We might put a house there. We might put a house there. To take care of the forester and the this and the that. Maybe we'll just straight up build a nice house. So we don't need this guy here. The 3 can definitely go up in the other direction. Work. Come on now, you got it. Oh, down to 36, 35. It's terrible. In aggregate, we're plus 14, so we're not that bad off. Okay, so what's he got to trade? He has plum seeds. He's got cabbage seeds. We need both of those. So plum seeds are that much. Ooh, these guys have lots of value. Let's see what we got here. That's 138. We got some iron tools we can get rid of. Try to get up to 2,500. Okay, we're maxed out on that right now. Can we get there from here? Not quite. Give them some steel tools, 21, and some herbs, 2502. I think that makes it. Let's trade it. Victory. All right. Now we're going to add it to the inventory. Is we're going to add some food. Maybe. Let's see, what kind of food can we add? Maybe some peppers or cabbage. What are we growing over here? Growing over here is cabbage, peppers, and peppers. Okay, so some cabbage. You know, maybe add 10 cabbages or 50 cabbages or something, just to get a little bit of ones in there that we can use. Okay, so we have no laborers at the moment. We do have some seeds, which I think are some orchard seeds. Plum seeds, yeah, so we can do now plum, which is nice. So let's, although I'd like a bigger orchard. Wouldn't we like a bigger orchard? But where would we put it? Let's do plum here. Although, again, I'd like a bigger orchard. This can be used for whatever. What's the size on this one? Wouldn't that be better if I could get a bigger orchard out of this space right here? Don't know why I can't do that. Too large. 15 by 5. Bigger than the other one. 15 by 7, 15 by 8. By 8 orchard. Okay, let's do that. And let's remove this one. Let's remove this one. Okay, so that one's gone. This one can be plums. Then we can build more houses in here if and when is required. Okay, we're starting to build back up again. Oh, we're 35 and 12, 34 and 12. Not really. Looks like we continue to lose guys. 35, 39, 46. Let's get those children going. Farmer, 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 farmer. so over here, I think what we're going to do, what's going on here? No gathering going on here. No gathering at all. We need some gatherers. So, gatherers. 04. Let's add 2. Gathering is important. And now we're going to go ahead and put a house down over here. Also important to have a home for them to live in. Can fit another one in there if I need to. So we're going to have 2 here. 2 here is 4. So that's 2 houses. Plus 1 is 5. I could do with another house here. Especially if I add another gatherer. So we might put another one here. Yeah, I think that might be the way to go. Might have to put a second one over here. Do I have enough stuff? They're just coming in diagonally. All right, so they're going to be a self-sustained little community over here, bringing stuff to market. That's all right. We like that. We have 13 children now. So 13, so that's 40, that's 53. All right, we're starting to go back up. 53, need 7 more and we can end this episode. It is late summer. We have a good amount of food. We are doing plums now, which is nice. These guys can go apple, or they can go eventually plum, which is fantastic. What we'll do is we'll make a different tavern up north here, right? So it'll be a different tavern up north. So, oh, look at that. That's where everybody went. They built that for me. That's nice. Okay, so what do they need here? You gotta remove some stuff. Gotta use a lot of stuff up though to build this. Although once I have it built, I can start doing other things. Once I have it built, I can do other things. This can be my main drag. Fortunately, I'm surprised they came out here and took care of that. That's interesting. But I guess they would do it just because there's a storage area to find. Eventually we're going to kill that storage area. So we're going to have at least one builder. Otherwise the houses won't get built. We're at 34. 23, okay, the graves are okay. We got a new one up here. Let's see what's trading chickens. Oh yeah, we definitely want chickens. Is it chickens? Oh no, it's chicken. It's just chicken. Cost 3, trade 20. Now, I want chickens, not chicken as in the meat. I want the actual chicken. So that doesn't do it for me. We'll dismiss you. Not making any iron tools anymore. But you don't have what you need, which is probably coal. So let's go back to making some iron tools. Okay. These are getting built. That's nice. They'll be nice and warm for the winter. Need less firewood, which is becoming a concern, I think. Come on over here and build this thing. Come on. Let's get some nice people in there. Yeah, there we go. 18 and 15. I like it. We made a little family. One is still in school, but that's okay. It's not the teacher. We need to do the same thing on this one. This bad boy over here is 2 old folks. They're going to eventually age out, and I will replace that with a stone structure. So otherwise, it might start a fire, right? Could use a well over here. What are these people doing down here, I wonder? We have an early spring, which is which is nice, but okay, there we go. Better weather. Food is holding good. I like it. Okay, let's get some occupants in there. Hopefully the folks that work around here. And we have almost 4,500 food. And we have 51 people. We've lost 2 more. Okay, so a forester and a child. Must be a single parent. Everybody is working around here. Children are being born. They're going to school. They're becoming more productive. I like it. Okay, so what are we going to do here? We're going to authorize this thing to be built, even though we're not going to put anything in it just yet. Just have it built. Let's see what happens. I'm not building anywhere else right now, so I might as well come up here and see if I can build this. Some laborers should come up here and empty this out. We have a very large zone of things. Let's see, what will he need? He'll need 62 stone. Do we have 62 stone in here? We do not. We may after we clear this. We got to clear some things. Here comes some laborers. It's going to take a while to clear this, just because it's such a long haul, right? Such a long haul. So they go up once, they go all the way back. Is that the deal? That's what it's looking like. I think we're going to need a road. That's a long haul. So they're going along the edge here, all the way back. Yeah, it's going to take forever. Okay, so how do we do that? How do we get these guys to not take such a long time? Now, one is we build a road, right? So the road is going to be built parallel to that. Maybe we make it a double road. Okay. And of course we're going to have to yeah, we're going to have to clear a lot. It's going to take a while, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Maybe if we get more laborers, that'll work. I have to remove a whole bunch of things. That's okay. They should just bring them straight over here. Got more children. 40, 53. Hopefully all the old people are dead. And we can go work on 3 generations instead of just 2. That would be ideal. Okay, so these guys are working. They're working. Nothing is really hurting at the moment. Food is maxed. Does that really take 6 people to build? Yeah, it looks like it. Everybody's got jackets. The amount of stored clothes are good. Are we running out of leather? Assume we're making wool. Not yet. We are out of stuff. I wonder if we do this, if we have wool or not. Warm coat, leather and wool. We'll let them work on those for a little bit. All right, this is starting to get cleared up here. We now have 39 stone in here and 48 iron. We're going to need more than that. Chop, 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 and go back. Chop, 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 and go back. It's going to take a long time. I suppose I could build a house up here. People get warm, but then I also need to build services, right? think I'm going to build everything up here before I move anybody in. Potato seeds, 2,500. I don't know if I got enough for that. And beans, 2,500. Okay, so let's see. If I max everything out. $25.88. 24. Hold on now. 25.08 minus 2. That puts me at 18. Trade. Hold on. I need one bean seed. Let's do potatoes. 2,500, 2,500. Trade. Boom. Got it. Okay. So now I'm good for potatoes. This seems to be holding steady, which is good. So over here, we could probably build another crop field of potato. Probably going to want 15 by 15. Can I do 15 by 15? Going to have to get rid of this thing. Let's get rid of that. Okay. And then we'll work on the rest of that later. It would seem like I also need a road. No, that's not going to matter. I do need a road going north. Where are all these guys walking? They're just walking along the side of this and coming straight down here. Straight down, straight down. Oh, they are coming straight down through here. Okay, so what I need is a road going from here straight up all the way to here for sure. And then from here I don't know yet, but yes, definitely that far. Okay, we still are clearing this area. We now have 6 logs, 43 stone, and a bunch of iron. You're going to need 58 logs there. So we're probably going to need to cut some logs from around the area as well. Okay, we'll harvest some of that too. All right, so somebody's died. He's been replaced. I once again have no laborers. But we are now at 46.57. So we are going up, which is nice. Okay, we've cleared that. So let's build the next food repository, which is going to be the beans. What's the biggest it can be? 15 by 15? 15 by 15 is the biggest it can be. Okay, so leave for a road. Can't go there. I'm going to have to come down by just one. 15 by 15. Okay? And the crop here is going to end up being potatoes because we have potatoes now. We need a lot more farmers, but it will be ready when we are ready. So that's a 4 by 4. This is a 3 by 4. I think what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this field right here. Once it's harvested. Oh, look at that. All the food is going away. Can't get to it fast enough. Okay, so once we do that, we can stop the work there. And we can put in potatoes here. Then we're going to go ahead and kill this one, making more room for other things. Now, what we really want to do now is go ahead and upgrade this house and this house. Let's see, we're going to end up having 17 farmers, so we're going to need some more homes. Let's put a home over here. That's about as far over as we can get. See, we still kind of want to be inside the circle of the market, but we're not going to be, looks like. Circle of the market is kind of important, so let's go ahead and put it over here somewhere. First of all, we'll build the road. The road's important. It's going to go from here to here for now, I suppose. And we'll put the house inside of the circle, so anywhere in there, be a nice stone house. Right there. All right, looking good. Okay, now we can always demolish the other houses later on. We are now up to 45, 55, 61. We've reached our population limit. Thank you very much, folks. We are going to put a cut in here because we've finally done that before we get to work on the rest of this stuff here. It is going to be brutal getting the second area set up as far as these people have to walk. Please, like, subscribe, tell me what I'm doing right, tell me what I'm doing wrong. I'm not sure this is the right move, but we're going to go ahead and do it for now. Come back and join us. Come back and join us for this great and wonderful game of Banished. We're trying to make a second area city. Like, subscribe, be back, and I'm out.